Okay, big game today. Not arguably, already the biggest game of the season. Manchester United against Liverpool. This is the stream I've been looking towards the most. This is the watch along I've been looking towards the most because I think that this is going to be one big game. That's why I actually started half an hour earlier than usual. I usually start 15 10 minutes before, but today I said, you know what, there's a lot to talk about before the game starts, especially surrounding Manchester United. So I said, let me start an extra 15 minutes early. And the things that I want to talk about before the games even start is I want to talk a bit about Manchester United's new signing and Casemiro. I want to talk about the current state of both teams, the horrible starts that both teams have had. I say horrible in Liverpool's sense because you look at the expectations that Liverpool have, where they finished last year, and for them to draw back-to-back games, I think that you can say that it's been underwhelming. And for Manchester United, I don't think that really requires an explanation. Manchester United have been awful in the start of the season, so I want to go over that as well. We're going to go over the starting 11s, and finally, just before the game starts, I also want to talk about a bit about the Glazers and this whole Glazers out protest that's going on at the moment. But yeah, let's start by talking about Casemiro to Manchester United. The thing with Casemiro really is that I think it is a great signing. I think that Casemiro comes into this team. I'm looking at this starting 11 right now. And even as I scroll down and I look at the bench of Manchester United, and even not just the bench, the overall squad. I mean, Garner's not here. As I look towards the overall squad, Casemiro is by far the best player in this CDM position. And even in the Premier League, the only team that I think Casemiro doesn't go straight into is Manchester City. And that's just because how pivotal Rodri is to the way City play. I think that with every other single team in the Premier League, Casemiro starts straight away. So Casemiro is an amazing signing. Casemiro is still, unlike what some people are saying, Casemiro is still one of the best CDMs in world football. And regarding his style of football and the CDM position alone, you can say De Jong also plays there. But even with De Jong coming into the team, I still think that De Jong will need a player of Casemiro's quality, of his talent next to him. Casemiro is first and foremost a destroyer, and Manchester United will like that. They seriously like that. I'm looking at this Manchester United midfield right now with McTominay looking like he's going to be playing that six, that pivot, and just the upgrade from McTominay, from McFred to Casemiro is really night and day. I haven't really had the chance to talk about Casemiro much. This is the first time that I'm talking about it, and it's going to be now live on stream. Yeah, I think Casemiro is an amazing signing. On the other side, you could say that the Casemiro signing isn't, the best thing at Manchester United because there was never really a plan or strategy to sign Casemiro. It's just something that came up in the last week, really. In the last week, I think it was Thursday or Wednesday, when these rumors really began to get some movement. And then by Friday, Saturday, it was a done deal. There was no planning there from like the beginning of the window, targeting Casemiro and saying, okay, let's go and sign this guy. Fair enough. The football transfer window is always changing, especially the summer one, as it is very long. There's always new opportunities in the market. However, Manchester United have been targeting De Jong for such a long time. You just think that there was more structure around the team. I still think Casemiro is an amazing signing. I think that I said that Martin is going to be Manchester United's player of the season because of just how different he's going to make this defense. But I'm going to take it back. I don't think it's going to be Martinez. I think it's going to be Casemiro because I think that the Manchester United's CDM problem has been more of a problem than Manchester United's centre back problem. I'll say that. And yeah, now what I wanted to do was look at Casemiro's stats very quickly just to highlight how good this guy really is. Excuse me. Tackles per 90. 3.2 tackles per 90. 2.7 interceptions per 90. 2 blocks per 90. 2.7 clearances per 90 and 3.4 aerial duels won per 90. Casemiro is, when talking about defensively, I'm just looking at his more defensive stats here. He is in the upper echelon of players around Europe. He's in the 96th percentile for aerial duels won, 97th percentile for clearances, 91st percentile for tackles, and 93rd percentile for blocks. When you compare Casemiro now to the likes of McTominay, it's really, it's really not a fair comparison because, yeah, as I said, it's just night and day when these players are. And again, that's one of the reasons why I think that Casemiro is going to be Manchester United's most impactful player coming into this season, and just of how he's going to transform this Manchester United midfield. But enough of Casemiro for a second. I think I've talked about Casemiro for the past 5 minutes, and I haven't even touched upon the starting 11. Before we even do that, I want to just talk quickly about the current state of both teams. And I want to start, actually, let's start with Liverpool this time. Of Liverpool this time, because Liverpool is a team that I predicted to finish second in the Premier League this year. It's a team that, although they've lost Mane, that's been their most significant loss this summer. I still, everyone else around is pretty much the same as last season. Most of the players around in this team are still extremely valuable, and are going to have an immense impact on this Liverpool team this year. They've done it. Most of these players have done it before, but the past two games for Liverpool, and although I'm not the biggest advocate of making assumptions before we are even 10 games into the season, but what the first two games of the season against Fulham and Crystal Palace have shown us is that Liverpool are going to need some time to adapt to not having one of their essential pieces up front. Darwin, I think, will still score 15 to 20 goals this year, 10 on the low end. However, it will take time for everything to click. And these two draws, although I'm not going to just put it all down on Darwin, but the point is that, and you can also see that with City, it will take some time, especially with the form that Liverpool were in towards the end of last year. I mean, the last 10 games they've played, that both them and City, they were on a roll. And for them to get back into that state, it will take some time. It will take some time. And I think the Liverpool fans have to be patient with this. But I don't think it's anything to worry. Again, let's not make any big judgments or big assumptions at the start of the season. I still have Liverpool to finish second in the Premier League. I still believe that they are the second best team in the Premier League. How important is this game for Liverpool? I think that losing this game for Liverpool, it would be worse than Manchester United losing. It would be worse than for Manchester United to lose, because Manchester United are in a very low phase of the club's history. And for Liverpool to lose this game after drawing in the last two games and the expectation that the team have, I think that a loss would hurt Liverpool more than it would United. But my prediction for today's game is a 2-0 win for Liverpool. Now that we've talked about where Liverpool is and whatnot, I want to now talk about where Manchester United is and how this start of the season and what this start of the season has meant for the club. I mean, let's not lie. Manchester United have had a horrible transfer window. They've had a horrible end to last year, contrary to what I've just said about Liverpool and City. This is a team that is struggling. I've picked Manchester United. As I'm a Manchester United fan, I'm a Manchester United supporter, but I've predicted United to finish sixth this year because I just don't think they have a better team than either City, Liverpool, Tottenham, or Arsenal, and not even Chelsea this year. And if United are not careful, teams like Newcastle could overtake them this year. This is a team that has a lot of work to do. Ten Hag, as I was said in the previous stream, he has the hardest job in world football right now, in team sports. Actually, again, as I'm looking around team sports, mainly football, basketball, and American football, I don't really see any manager with as hard as a job as Ten Hag. So yeah, Ten Hag has the hardest job in team sports, in world team sports, and with the squad that he currently has and the people at the top to him, and we'll talk about the Glazers and whatnot in a minute. He has a lot of work to do. Some of these players like Rashford and Sancho, players who are extremely talented. I'm probably making another video on those two, and even Martial, those three. I'll probably make another video on them soon. But it's just trying to get these players to perform again. These are players that, at their best, are capable of producing over 30 goal contributions. But the work for tonight this year, it will be how to extract that from these players, how to extract their best form. Then just dealing with everything is going to be extremely hard. That game against Brighton and that game against Brentford just shows how much work he has. The problems in the midfield are just glaring. That's why I think that Casemiro's signing is going to be the most impactful signing this year for Manchester United. Arguably, if Casemiro does well, it's going to be arguably the best signing of the Premier League. Although Jesus and Haaland, I've still put them pretty high up in my list of best transfers of the window. I think that Casemiro's impact is going to be far greater than that of Jesus and Haaland this year, just because of how much United need a player like Casemiro in the team. Not only a CDM, but someone that can break play at all times, a fight in the midfield, someone that can go up against some of the best midfielders in the world, someone who has done it before. That's why I think Casemiro is so important, and why Casemiro is going to fix a lot of the problems with this Manchester United midfield, this current midfield. And the midfield problems, as I was saying, has been clearly evident in the past two games for Manchester United, both against Brentford and against Brighton. We can start with the game against Brighton, and that game against Brighton United just really got outplayed, completely outplayed. Brighton came in with a game plan, with a clear game plan, and they exploited United midfield. In that game against Brentford, it was mistake after mistake. But what I said in that stream was that what really disappointed me the most, it wasn't just the 4-0 in the first half, because that was bad, but it was also the lack of willingness to fight in the second half. I mean, you're already losing 4-0 in the first half. You're representing Manchester United. At least go out there and do something to show that you care about this club, that playing for this club means something to you. These players did not do that, which again highlights some of the problems at Manchester United and why Tanak has a lot of work to do. But yeah, that's it. We've talked about the current state of both teams, and my predictions for this game, as I said, is going to be a 2-0 victory for Liverpool. As a Manchester United fan, I don't think that is ever good, ever helpful or healthy to say that our Liverpool team are favourites to in the biggest derby in English football. However, that's just the situation of where both teams are at the moment. Hopefully, it changes soon. But Liverpool are just far superior than Manchester United. Look at the recent history of both teams. Look at what they've both done in the transfer window, and I think it becomes even more evident. Now, what I want to look at is the starting 11s for both teams. Let me just change this in a second. Sorry about this. There it is. Is that good? Yeah, it is good. Starting 11s for both teams. No. There it is. And this time we'll start with Manchester United. David De Gea at the back. And De Gea really only starts in this game because Manchester United don't really have any other option. I've been a big advocate of keeping Henderson at the club. But again, if Henderson wasn't happy, he needs to go on loan. I think going on loan this year was the right move. But now it just shows that De Gea needs competition. De Gea needs competition in the last game, proved it. And even after the horrible performance that he had in the last game, if Henderson was on the bench right now, he'd probably start this game, more than likely. Then you have the defense with Malacia, Martinez, Varane, and Dalot, and I really like this defense. And I think that this is the defense that Manchester United should be going forward with. I think that the players they have at the back are excellent, and these are the players that Ten Hag can trust as well. Martinez and Varane, I think, is Manchester United's best centre-back partnership. I don't think Maguire should start again if these two are healthy. If Varane and Martinez are healthy, I don't see how Maguire starts over either of them. You compare Maguire to Martinez, and you compare Maguire to Varane, and both of those players are just miles better. And you can say, oh, Martinez, he can get targeted on in the air. That's why Varane is there. It's a partnership. It's not just one player doing everything is a partnership. And I think that this partnership of Martinez and Varane is excellent. And this is the way forward. And I like the fact that Ten Hag has played this partnership after the last two games and in a derby where the stakes are so high, like in this Liverpool game right now, because it shows that Ten Hag trusts these guys. Then, on the fullbacks, the left fullback and the right fullback, I mean, Ten Hag doesn't really have many options, anyways. He wasn't really going to play sure after the performances that he had, and plus Malacia is the signing that he bought in this summer transfer window, so that's the player that he trusts. So it's good to see him starting Malacia in this game. There's Dalot as well, but who's really competing with Dalot? That's why I was quite intrigued with the rumors about Dest, because I think that Dest would come in and give Dalot some competition and perhaps start over Dalot. Because for one Bissaka, Dalot didn't really have any competition. I think that every single player in this team needs someone in the bench that reminds themselves that they can go on the bench at any time. That if they don't perform to the best of their abilities, they can be easily replaced. I think Dalot needs that. I still think that Dalot has potential, but I just think he needs a kick up his arse to perform at his best. Then the midfield, and I think that Ten Hag got it wrong here. Hopefully, I'm wrong. Hopefully, Manchester United's midfield today proves much better than what it has been for the past few games. But if it is, as I am predicting, if it is anything close to what it has been for the past few weeks, for the past, especially with McTominay for the past 3 years, I don't think this. I think this midfield will be exploited by Milner, Henderson, and Elliott. Granted, this is not Liverpool's strongest midfield. Fabinho and Thiago are both missing, but even with Fabinho and Thiago missing, this midfield is still far superior than McTominay, Bruno, and Ericsson. I like Bruno and Ericsson. I think that even if you plug in Casemiro, you don't take out Bruno and Ericsson. I think that Ericsson adds in that quality and that playmaking ability from a deeper position. And I still think that although you could argue that Bruno should and could have been dropped, I still like to believe that Bruno just needs to get back into his form. If we get that Bruno of the first two seasons that you were saying, the Manchester United are very likely to compete again for the top four. But yeah, if you say that Bruno should be on the bench in this game, I completely understand. I think that Ten Hag made the right call by keeping Bruno in the bench in this game. I just don't think that McTominay is the right option for this game. I don't think McTominay is going to be the right option to start in any game this year. I just don't think McTominay is good enough to start for Manchester United. Period. So yeah, I'm quite upset with seeing McTominay starting there. Bruno and Ericsson, I think those are good calls. They did have a bad game last weekend, but if you're talking about the 4-0, half of those goals came from the Hair's mistakes. So it wasn't really like they didn't really do much up front anyways, but it wasn't really like they had a direct impact on United losing that game. At least a completely direct impact. So I like Bruno and Ericsson, but I'll just reiterate my point. McTominay should not be starting for Manchester United again. Casemiro is going to be the most impactful player in this team this year, and is going to arguably be the most impactful player in the Premier League this season. But then we go to the front three, and this is another place where you can begin to raise some question marks. Sancho, Rashford, and Elanga. I like all three of these players. I think Elanga has potential, and I think that Rashford and Sancho have previously shown that they can do it. I'll reference the video that I made before. I've made a video before on why I think Martial, Sancho, and Rashford are very impactful this year and what Ten Hag can do. And in that video, I said that in their best seasons, all three of these players have been able to contribute over 30 goal contributions, both Rashford, Sancho, and Martial. However, why is Ronaldo on the bench? Why is Ronaldo on the bench? Not in this game against Liverpool. I like Ten Hag, and the motto this season is, as a Manchester United fan, in Ten Hag we trust. But I just think Ten Hag got it wrong now. I'm just going to call it as it is. Ronaldo should have started this game. It is the biggest game in English football. It's the biggest game. It's one of the biggest games we'll play this year against Liverpool, against our biggest rivals, against a team that's way better than us. Ronaldo should have started. But as I said before, I still believe in Sancho. I still believe in Rashford. In their best years, they have shown that they can contribute with over 30 goal contributions. Now it's just up to Ten Hag to extract that. And yeah, we're going to see this season how good of a manager Ten Hag really is. And if he's able to extract Score prediction. And if Ten Hag is able to extract the best of Sancho and Rashford, I think that Manchester United can go very far this year. Score prediction. Unfortunately, I'm going to say 2-0 for Liverpool because I think that Manchester United, as they are currently constructed, they are not the best. They are not the best. But then coming down to Elanga, I've talked about Rashford and Sancho for the past 3 minutes now. Not touch upon Elanga. I think that Elanga has a lot of flaws. I don't think it would be fair for myself to point out a lot of the mistakes that Elanga has made, especially compared to some of the players in this team. I mean, just looking at the starting 11 on the bench, you can easily mention McTominay, De Gea, Martinez last game, Maguire. You can call out these guys. However, a player like Garnacho, looks to be better than. But again, we'll see this game. Elanga is still young. He's only had one proper season at United, and that was a worst season of the past 30 years or so. So yeah, let's just give this guy another try. Another try. Now to Liverpool starting 11. I think this Liverpool defense is as solid as they come. This has been the print defense for the past few seasons. Alisson, Trent, Gomez, Van Dijk, and Robertson. You could raise some questions about Gomez there, but it's far superior than that of United, and they'll probably get the job done. I think this Liverpool defense, could easily keep a clean sheet in this game. Excuse me. So yeah. Also, another thing I want to talk about this Liverpool defense is also a lot of people are saying that Casemiro, why are you signing Casemiro? He's an old player. Van Dijk is older than Casemiro, and I don't really see anyone talking about Van Dijk being an older player. So let's just calm down with that. Then you have Anderson, Milner, and Elliott. As I said, when I was comparing it to United's midfield, stadium's full today. Big game, big game. As I was saying, this is not Liverpool's strongest midfield. There are a few players missing, the likes of Thiago, the likes of Fabinho. However, their midfield will probably make our midfield look silly anyways. So, wait, Casemiro's there. Yeah, this guy needs to start next. Our next game is against Southampton on Saturday. He needs to start. Get Casemiro in the training ground, and we'll see, especially in today's game, Casemiro needs to start on Saturday. If he could, he should have started today, but you can't really have everything. So just having the guy alone is good enough. Anyways, back to this Liverpool starting 11 with only 7 minutes left to the game. Salah, Firmino, and Luis Diaz. And you can clearly see who's the guy missing, and that's Darwin. Still a mistake he made in the last game. If Darwin was in this team, I think Liverpool's chances of winning, obviously they would go up drastically, because I still think that Liverpool are going to win even without Darwin. But Darwin will just add a lot to this team, especially in this game, especially with when you can use Darwin to exploit this midfield and the defense, United's defense, and the fullbacks with the quality that Liverpool have with Trent and Robertson as fullbacks, and with Darwin's ability to just easily finish. If you could put Darwin in the box and just continuously feed him crosses, I think that would be very dangerous, especially with the form that De Gea has been in. Okay, and then it's just Salah, Firmino, and Luis Diaz. With these guys, you can say a lot about United because this team is constantly changing. They've been bad for a long time. With this Liverpool team, apart from the midfield, it's just pretty solid. Just players that have been excellent for the past few seasons. Salah is arguably the best player in the world at the moment. Sure, you could mention Lewandowski, Benzema, Mbappe, but case could easily be made for Salah. I still think that Firmino, although he's not really as efficient as he was back in 2018, 2019, Firmino still adds a lot to this team. And in the game against Manchester United, where Firmino will be dropping a lot to the midfield, I think that's the right call from Klopp. And it's not really like he had many other options. Looking at Liverpool's bench at the moment, they don't really have number nine like that to come in and replace Firmino anyway. So yeah, Firmino was always going to start, and then Luis Diaz on the left. I still have mixed feelings about Luis Diaz because at times I feel like he's overrated. But then in that game against Crystal Palace last week, the goal he scored, I think with Diaz, it will take time. As I said at the beginning of the stream, this Liverpool team with these new pieces, it will take time. They will still finish second, but Liverpool fans should not be too hasty. These are this is a team who have been excellent for the past few years, but some of the pieces in and around the team are new, and it will take some time to adjust. But yeah, just looking at the bench of both teams, looking at the players that can come in and have an impact. For United's side is quite easily to point out Ronaldo, Garnacho, and Martial. In defense and in their midfield, I don't think there's really anyone that can come in and have an impact for United's side, just because of how poorly United's midfield and defense are. The attack with Ronaldo, I don't know why Ronaldo's on the bench. But anyways, in time we trust. I'm just happy not to. I'm just happy to see Maguire on the bench. I'm happy about that. I don't understand Ronaldo on the bench. But again, Garnacho could come in, Martial could come in and have an impact. From Liverpool's side, I want to say Fabio Carvalho, but I don't think this is the game for Fabio. Yeah, he's too young, and it's going to be his first derby. I'm not saying he's too young, as in he's not talented. He's extremely talented, but in a game like this, you need big characters, and I think that Fabio is still 3 to 4 years away from coming in and having an impact to change a game like this. If United are going to win, I'm going to pick Sancho as the man of the match. I think Sancho needs to begin to come free. I think United needs Sancho to be the star player that he can be. And I think that it's about time that Sancho began to perform to the standards that he has shown he's able to perform at Dortmund. Now, missing players is quite interesting from Liverpool's side because they are missing a lot of players. Jota is out injured. Firmino was doubtful. Matip and Konate both out injured. Curtis Jones, Alcantara, and Darwin. Missing a lot of players. So if United lose this game, this will be the weakest Liverpool side. So it won't look good. It won't look good. But yeah. We'll see how this game goes. Again, I'm not too excited about McTominay being in the midfield. I think that McTominay, no offense to the guy, but it's not good enough to start for Manchester United. Not today, not yesterday, not tomorrow, and not in the near future. I think that for McTominay to start for United, I think you'd have to learn a lot from Casemiro. But yeah, McTominay, man, Casemiro needs to start on Saturday. And yeah, Rashford up front. Rashford is one of my favorite players at Manchester United in world football. However, Rashford should have probably been dropped in this game. I don't know if he's playing Rashford up front and putting Ronaldo. I actually don't know. I think Rashford should have been dropped. Let's just keep it at that. Game's about to start. About 1 minute left. My prediction: 2-0 Liverpool. Hopefully, I am wrong. Hopefully, I am wrong. My game's probably going to be a bit late, so sorry for if I have any late reactions, but it is what it is. I also don't know how I feel about having Malacia. I think it's his first start in the Premier League. Having his first start in the Premier League being against Salah, who's arguably again the best player in the world. But again, if he does well in this game, I mean, this is the game to do well if he wants to keep his place in the starting 11. But even if he doesn't, I mean, you can't really blame him. He's going against Salah and Trent, arguably the best right-hand side in the Premier League, in world football, really. So yeah, good luck to him. We're gonna need to see a big game from Eriksen as well. With Bruno making all the reckless mistakes that he makes, with McTominay not being good enough, I think we're gonna need that creator from deep, and that is Ericsson. And hopefully he can come through in this game. Yeah, game started, I think. Yeah. Last time. My score prediction 2-0 Liverpool, unfortunately. Hopefully I am wrong. I want to see how this Rashford up front thing is going to work. If it's going to be more fluid and Rashford's going to be allowed to um oh I missed it. Okay, if it's going to be more fluid and Rashford's going to be allowed to move more, or if he's really going to stick up front, which I think is not a good option at all. I think that the Hay as well needs to be there has to be much better today, much better, because with the ball on his feet, the Hay has been awful. He's been awful for quite a few years, and the game yesterday, I mean the game last week, really showed that pass to Ericsson was shocking. Martinez there straight away, letting Salah know that he's there. I'm excited about this centre back partnership because it could really be the beginning of something special at the club. Martinez again on Diaz this time. You love to see it, man. You love to see it. Eric not starting Ronaldo is a big mistake. Bro, we'll see. We'll see. It is a mistake, but we'll see just how big of a mistake it is. I saw some people saying, "Oh, if Ronaldo comes in and he scores, it's going to look bad on Tanag," and I think that's really the problem. I think the problem is going to be like if the likes of Rashford, Sancho, and Elanga miss big chances, you're just going to think to yourself that would not happen if Ronaldo was there. And even now, why? Like, what is Ronaldo on the bench? Not in this game. Not in this type of game. Ronaldo, arguably I'm gonna say arguably. I mean, he only really his only competition is Messi. Arguably the best football player of all time on the bench in the biggest game of the season. I just hope Ten Hag knows what he's doing, man. And Ten Hag we trust. Luis Diaz, well played there. Well played there from Liverpool. Good build up play. I just hope McTominay in this game he just sits in that sixth position and is able to do half a decent job. Because I think he has the qualities to be a good role player. I think that he's going to be able to come in. Varane back to form today. Yeah, I think we need Varane this season. Players like Varane, players like Ronaldo, players like Bruno are best players in the team, especially on paper. They need to start coming. Oh, good ball there from Bruno. Come on, Rashford. Please, Rashi, please. Oh my god. Good ball there from Bruno. But yeah, these players are gonna need to come through this season if we are to do anything special. If we are to do anything, really. Varane, good ball there. Varane and Martin, as I said, is a great partnership. I really like that partnership. Good ball there for Martinez. And not only that, but I just like seeing Maguire on the bench. This guy's not good enough. Keep him there. Don't start him again. It's no reason why Maguire should be starting for Manchester United. Keep him on the bench. I've loved to see McTominay on the bench on this game as well, but hey. And it's not like a call against the players. It's just they've not been good enough. And you can see the same thing about players like Rashford and Bruno, and I'll take it as well. These guys should be in the bench as well. I need a big game from Sancho, man. Need a big game from Sancho. Casemiro said he want to win the Premier United. I mean, especially for a player of Casemiro's caliber and for what he's done for the past few seasons. I mean, I don't think I think that's quite reasonable for him to say something like that. However, yeah, it is laughable, especially where United are at the moment where this team is. Yeah, winning the Premier League is quite far fetched. But again, in Ten we trust. Liverpool on the ball. I'm just glad. I'm very happy Darwin is on the. Oh, good bullet from Liverpool. Oh, Martinez. Varane cleans it up. Uh, Goal kick. Okay, yeah. As I said, it's the partnership of Varane and Martinez. I think they both suit each other, and it was clear there. Martinez wasn't quite able to handle Milner there, and then Varane just comes in and clears it up. Good job from Varane. Good job from Varane. We need Varane to be one of our best players this season as well. He just needs to be more available. Because on his day, Varane is easily top five, top three centre backs in the world. We need that Varane. We need that Varane in the team. Sancho on the ball now. Bruno out to Elanga. Elanga is a good player and he's fast and whatnot, but technically he's not as good as Sancho, Rashford, or Garnacho. He doesn't have the skills in him. Good player, tenacious, fast, but in a one-on-one situation, I think that's where Elanga as a winger, I think that's where he lacks. But to be fair, oh, Bruno there, bad pass. But to be fair, come on, Rashi, free kick. Yeah, free kick for one of Rashi. To be fair, today he's going out against Trent, who is not the best defensive fullback in the league. By best defensive, I mean he makes a lot of mistakes. So yeah, maybe Elanga can exploit that. Well won there by Rashford. Where do you think we'll finish this season? I said sixth. Realistically speaking, I said sixth. In a worst case scenario, I think seventh. I think there is a case, there's a scenario where Newcastle could overtake us. And best case scenario, if Ten Hag is able to make everything click, I think that we could finish fourth. Because if Ronaldo comes back into this team and scores 20 goals again, if Rashford and Sancho wake up, if Marshall is able to be consistent, free kick, if Bruno is able to come back to that form, if Varane and Martinez become that partnership that I think they can become, if Casemiro comes in and has the impact that we all think he will have, and United have one of the best teams in the league. It's just about everything clicking out. So in a good case, in a good scenario, best case scenario, United finish fourth. I think we're going to finish sixth because I think that is a lot to ask, especially over what we've seen in the past 18 months. And worst case scenario, if Salah is not able to make everything click this year, we could finish seventh. Good. Oh, what is that cross from Malacia, man? Don't let this guy take another corner. Who will win the PL? I think is going to be City to win the Premier League this season. I just look at that team on paper and I'm just like, who competes with them? Look at how dominant they've been for the past few seasons, and now they have Haaland. Haaland didn't have the best game. I wish I did the Watchalong yesterday. Haaland didn't have the best game yesterday. Still scored. Still scored. Look at these other teams. I still think Liverpool are strong. I think that Tottenham could have a chance, and I think that Arsenal are a good team. But with every single one of those teams, they don't compete with City, in my opinion. Yeah, Arsenal looking strong. But the thing with Arsenal, I would say is just I think Arsenal are going to finish in the top four, especially because I don't think Chelsea have the facilities to do that this year. What was that from Tom? Anyways, I don't think that Chelsea have the facilities to do that this year. But my only thing with Arsenal is their bench. Arsenal's bench is not that strong. It's really not. I think the starting 11 is amazing. I think the work that Arteta has done is incredible. I think some of the young players in that team are gonna have big careers in the next 5 to 4 seasons. The likes of Saka, Smith Rowe, Jesus, Odegaard, good McTominay with a good pass. Go Bruno. What? Oh my god, this guy's so dead. This guy's so dead. How did he miss that? How did he miss that? Oh my days, Elanga. How did he miss that? Oh my days. These players, man. You don't miss those chances against Liverpool. Van Dijk is not going to make those mistakes often. Alisson's not going to be caught off position often. Oh my days. Thoughts on Chelsea signing Alba for 20? Wait, did they sign him already? Don't be lying to me. They signed him already. Wait. I don't think they have. If they do, I think that they need him. I think that they really need a player like they need a striker. He's not really a player like Aubameyang. I was gonna say no, they need a striker. As I've watched Chelsea in the past 2 games, especially, they need a striker. I've said this last year, and to a lot of people, a lot of Chelsea fans criticized me. They were like, "What I said was, I don't think that um, Mount, not Mount particularly, but I don't think Havertz and Pulisic. I don't think they're that good. They're talented players, but they're not that influential. So you can't really rely on them to come through for goals. So if you're going to get those guys to come through for goals, or as talented as they are, you need a bomber. You need a striker. Jesus for Golden Boot. I don't think as good as Jesus is. I'm still taking either Salah or Haaland for Golden Boot. Bruno, it's really close. It's really close. Not done yet. Yeah, almost done. You should have. Yeah, as I was saying, he's not really going to be like if Ronaldo comes in and if he scores like happy days. I don't think people are going to criticize Ten Hag in that sense. But it's that chance that Elanga just missed. Pardon me. If Ronaldo was there, we could possibly be 1-0 up right now. Why would you start Elanga over Ronaldo? In what universe is that? Anyways, hopefully we win. Hopefully we win. Elanga over Ronaldo. Elanga over Ronaldo. It's a joke, man. That's why he wants to leave. And people are trying to come for Ronaldo for him wanting to leave. That's why he wants to leave. Our club at the moment is a joke. The team at the moment is a joke, not really the club. This team is a joke. You can't really blame him for wanting to leave. Jesus for Golden Boot, I think, is a big, big reach. I think that Jesus is going to have a good year for Arsenal. I said that on the low end, Jesus is going to score 15 goals. Good ball there for Martinez. Yeah. I was gonna say that at the moment, right now is so far for the first 13 minutes, the football that United have played, it's not been bad, but again, just been the first 13 minutes. Liverpool have probably been told to target the hair, and I think the Ten Hag has come up with a counter to that. I don't think we're going to be playing from the back a lot, not in this game especially. Liverpool now on the ball. Martinez passes it back to Milner. 1-2, well played. This guy is Luis Diaz, man. Too good. He wasn't good against Real Madrid in the final. I'll tell you that. He disappeared in that game. But he's been good so far. Well won there by Martinez. Elanga now on the ball. Bruno, good 1-2. Technically, Elanga is not him. It's just not him. Good ball there from Liverpool. Salah gets past Malacia easily. Good tackle there. Varane has been great so far. Second time Varane's been called to do something. He just dealt with it perfectly. Great tackle, great challenge. Go on, Sancho. Rashford to Sancho. Go on, Sancho. Well played to Bruno. Back to Rashford. 1-1 against Van Dijk. Fakes it, comes back in. Bruno. Good ball. Eriksen, please. Ah, just wasting chances, man. What's Ericsson doing? Flashing back to Martinez. Out to Elanga. Ericsson 1-2. We're playing good football. Sancho, please score. Sancho, score. Sancho! Yes! I said, big game from Sancho, yes. Big game, yes, Sancho. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, Sancho. Oh, what a goal as well. Hasn't sunk in yet. The way he turned it around. And now they're arguing. Whoa. Ten Hag's a genius. Ten Hag a genius. Sancho. Yes. Yes. I said big game from Sancho. Yes. What a play. Elanga and Ericsson. What a link up play. And Sancho, as calm as you get. Boom. Look at the way he sat down Milner. Beautiful. Where's Milner going? Yes. I said this. He's going to be our player of the season, Sancho. If we need Sancho to have a big year again. Oh my days. Look at the way he gets rid of Milner and Alisson. Beautiful. This is the Sancho we need. Yes. Beautiful goal. So happy for Sancho, man. We need this Sancho. This is the Sancho we need. We're winning. Hey, I was wrong. I said 2-0. I was wrong. I'm happy though. I'm happy to be wrong in this game. What a goal. Again, this Liverpool side is not this is not the best team. We have to exploit that. People talking about Ronaldo not starting. Ours, hey, we're winning. Ten Hag's a genius. In Ten Hag we trust. Back to Liverpool. Gomez. We're actually winning. But then Elliot, a lot of space to Elliot. Good ball to Diaz. Not Robertson. Out to Hendo. Back to Robertson. Pardon. Firmino. We win it back. Easy. Good job there. Go on, Sancho. Nothing. Don't give Diaz too much space, guys. Nothing. So far, so good. So far, so good. Sancho proving Ronaldo's absent. I don't know if it's positive, but so far what we've seen is that it has given them a lot of space. It has given players like Sancho a lot of space. We've seen in that goal, and I think that in our best years, our best seasons with United, especially when we finished third and second with Oli, it's always been fluid football. And with Ronaldo, you kind of have to accommodate Ronaldo. I still think that not starting Ronaldo was a mistake, at least on paper. Again, the game is going to tell us if it was a mistake from Ten Hag's spot or if it wasn't. But this fluid football, this fluid front three is where we are at best, is where Rashford and Sancho perform at their best. So yeah, let's see. Again, too early to tell. Only 18, 20 minutes in, too early to tell anything. Ball to Van Dijk, Robertson. Milner now on the ball. Out to Gomez. Come on, get these guys. Just Liverpool. It's the same thing I said about City yesterday. It's just on the ball. This team is just too good. Good ball there. Go on, Sancho. Wait for the pass to Rashford. Go on, finish it. Come on, Rashi. Oh, my stream is late. You can't be doing that. Don't tell me it's 2-0. Wait, my game is late. My game is late, bro. Wait, Adam. I haven't seen it yet. Who scores? Oh, Adam, you ruined it for me, mate. I need to. No way it's 2-0. Wait, I haven't seen it yet. Oh, my game is late. What minute is it in? 20? I'm like 50 seconds behind. My game is late. I apologize, guys. But there's not much I can do about that one. Yeah, my game's a bit late. 2-0. What? Who scored? I'm gonna spoil myself here. No, I'm not gonna watch. I'll wait. I'll wait. Who scored? It's gonna be a counter attack. It has to be a counter. Is yeah now. Ericsson, Sancho, back to McTominay. What beautiful that pass from Bruno. Oh, don't do that, man. Just good. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, you got me there. You got me there. You got me there, mate. Ball with Liverpool now. Yo, Liverpool, especially Trent and Gomez, making a lot of mistakes so far. We need to exploit that. So far, so good. So far, Tanag was right. Ball long from Allison. Mona wins it. And good ball there. Who's not Sal on the ball? Don't let him cut in. Well, play there to Milner. Please, no. Yeah, well, goal kick for United. Goal kick for Manchester United. Martinez and Milner getting into it. We need to play like Martinez, especially in these games. Someone who's not scared to go against these guys. Good there for Martinez. Good. Is it dirty football? I don't care. It's my team. He needs to do what he needs to do. We just need to make sure we don't concede, man. We need this win. Beating Liverpool with everything going on at the moment could be changing for our season. We need to win this game. So for Malasia, man, he has a hard, tough assignment. Even some of the best fullbacks in the world have not been able to stop Salah. Now you're asking this young player from Feyenoord on his God preparing his excuses from Feyenoord on his first start to play against Salah. I mean, if Malasia does well in this game, it could be the end of show. At least in this season. Elanga, well done there from Elanga. Free kick, well won. Good job from Elanga. Well won. And there was me complaining about him not being as technically gifted as Rashford, Sandro, and Martial and Garnacho, but doing well there. Doing well there. Good job from Elanga. Yeah. Klopp preparing his excuses is funny. He does that a lot, you know. I think Klopp is a great manager, but he does it a lot. After every loss, this man has an excuse. You just can't accept losing at times. Again, Gomez and Trent with the silly mistakes. We need to exploit that left hand side. In the second half, if Elanga begins to get more tired, get Garnacho in. If someone's going to really get these guys going, it's going to be Garnacho. And towards the end of the game, I don't think Garnacho is that guy yet. But yeah, we'll see. Ball from Ericsson. Good attempt. Good attempt. I was a save from Allison, actually. Sorry. That was going in. Was that going in? Was it curl enough? Yeah, that was going in. What's a free kick from Ericsson? Could say from Allison. Corner now for United. We need to take these chances. We have to score from here. Oh no, Malassi again. Another bad cross. Let Ericsson take set pieces. Why is Malassi taking corners? It's not good enough. Josh, hi. How you doing, bro? What team do you support? Because for the most part, everyone that's commented has been a Manchester United fan, which is good. But if there are any Liverpool fans in the chat, feel free to say anything you want. This team's a lot to change. Need a striker. Need arguably another 8. We've got the 6, but we need the young. Need new fullbacks. Need a new goalkeeper. Ten Hag, man, there's a lot of work to do. Mark Boss, that I'm not gonna. I have no idea who that is. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm all for these players that no one knows about, but that can come in and have an impact. Mark Botsa. Not even kidding. I wrote his name. I wrote his name right now on Google search, and what it came up is results for Mark Robshaw hidden by safe search. Whatever that means. So, sorry, CG. But if you think he's a good player, yeah, we should definitely go for him. I'm not even kidding. I wrote Mark Botcha on Google, and it came up results hidden by safe search. So I don't know if that really is a play or not. Anyways, back to the game. Will Ronaldo have a good season? Is Ronaldo? Yeah. You wait. I'll come back to that question. Mark Bodiwala. Yeah. You gave me the wrong name. Mark Bodiwala. Again, nothing. Maybe I'm spelling it wrong, but I'll definitely search him up afterwards. And if he's good enough, I'll probably make a video about him. But yeah, back to the question: will Ronaldo have a good season? Is Ronaldo? There are certain athletes in sports, and not just football, that you don't doubt. Oh, what's Bruno doing? Well done there by Martin. What's Bruno doing? Not there. This guy plays too much at times. Certain athlete. Wait. Salah. Close him down, boys. And the misses. Yeah, certain athletes in sports that you do not doubt. And I think that Ronaldo has entered that league. The likes of Michael Jordan, the likes of LeBron James, the likes of Tiger Woods, the likes of Tom Brady, certain athletes you do not doubt. Will Ronaldo have a good season? Of course he will. Whether he stays or he doesn't. If he stays, I mean, gonna have to conform to it and score another 20 goals for us. If he goes, I think he'll want to prove even more that he's not done yet. So yeah, Ronaldo will have a good season either way. But one day by United, Bruno, come on, lads. Come on, Dalot. Dalot, too rash. It's gonna. Who won that? Dalot. He put up a good fight though. Which Liverpool player would you say for Salah? Salah. Then probably Thiago. Most people would say Van Dijk, but I think that I believe in our centre back partnership. I believe in Varane and Martinez. However, having Thiago in that midfield would improve this team 10 times fold. Yeah. Would I sign straight away? Salah. If Salah wasn't available, I'll go for Thiago Alcantara. I think that Thiago is world football right now, one of the best midfielders, arguably the most technically gifted. You could always talk about. I even say he's just so elegant on the ball. I think Modric is a better midfielder, but Wait, no. Well, Dallo on his pocket. Pay 100 million for Anthony on our skit. That's the thing. I think Anthony's a good player. However, 100 million is just it's overrated. I was watching his highlights. He's good. The nickname I have for him at the moment is just left-footed Neymar, but he does not run 100 million. He hasn't even scored 20 goals in a season yet, and we're paying 100 million for him. Please, man, that's a joke. I've, I mean, we're gonna have to overpay, so yeah, sign him. I'll don't skip on Anthony because we need him. But yeah, we will definitely get robbed. Thiago is a slow player. He thinks a lot. He thinks. I don't use the word slow. I'll use the word elegant. And even with that thinking, Thiago creates a lot of chances. Yeah, and again, as you asked me, for United, it would be Thiago in second place because United's midfield is shocking, and especially when you're pairing up Casemiro to Thiago. I think that's a very good year. Casemiro there watching the game. He needs to start on Saturday. I don't care if he doesn't train. If he trains, he has to start on Saturday. I'd have loved him for him to start today, but we only really signed him on Saturday. So yeah, I can understand that. Anthony or FDJ, who do you think is a bigger priority? Because we have Casemiro in right now, I'd say Anthony. Actually, would I say Anthony? Yeah, no, I still say Frankie De Jong. I just think that going from McTominay and Fred to Casemiro and De Jong will just put us in a much better place. Whereas Anthony, will still, although some of our players have underperformed, we'll still have Sancho, we'll still have Rashford, we'll still have Elanga, we'll still have Martial, and we'll still have Garnacho. I don't think Anthony is a priority over De Jong. But again, since we have Casemiro, we probably won't go for De Jong in this window anymore. We'll play it for Malacia. Nice and collected. Good ball for Martinez. Oh, this defense is so much better, man. McTominay on the ball. And of course, McTominay on the ball in the shite pass. Horrible pass. I understand why you start McTominay over Fred, especially in a physical game like this. But please, when Casemiro comes in, don't start McTominay again this season, man. It's just not good enough. But yeah, back to the question. At the moment, I'd say Anthony, but for me, I'd rather see De Jong over Anthony if we could. If we had the option to sign one or the other, I'd go for De Jong. United should have signed De Ligt. I think that De Ligt would have been a good signing. But again, I like this centre back partnership, and I think they could evolve something special. Martinez and Varane, I really like it, and I think that's the partnership that Ten Hag is going for. I mean, this is arguably the most important game of Ten Hag's career in United so far. Not arguably, this is the most important game. After there's 2 losses, with everything going on at the club, the caliber of competition, and for him to trust Martinez and Varane to go out there and do the job, I think it says a lot of good things. We should sign Johnny Lever from Mumbai. Come on, bro. No disrespect to Johnny Lever, but come on. Come on, man. Mumbai FC, that's a joke. But yeah, we'll go for Anthony, but I'd say De Jong. Hey, United fans, we're winning. We're winning. Keep that in mind. I'll look him up after the game. I'll look him after the game. No worries. Ball player from Liverpool. Well done, Varane. Well done, Varane. Again. This is why we need Varane to be at his best form. Thank God Maguire's not playing. Well done, Varane. He's just calm, cool, and collected every single time. He just makes the right decision. Varane, he just needs to be available and he cannot be dropped. More of fact, Varane should have the captain armband right now. Because Bruno has not been good either, but that's another conversation. Liverpool being poor today. This guy cannot get a pass right. He's so bad. Who do you support in La Liga? Yeah, mine's. I've supported Real Madrid since I was 6 years old. Real Madrid for sure, mate. I haven't done my La Liga predictions yet this year. Amita Bachan can also be a popular again. All of, CJ with all of these CJ CG with all of these players you're mentioning. I love them. I don't know. I have to look them up after the game, and I'll do that for sure, mate. But thank you for commenting all of these players. Yeah, I support Real Madrid. I think we can win the league again this year. The boss are looking strong. Should I do more La Liga watch-alongs? I want to, but I just think that the Premier League market is just bigger, and I think that watch-alongs with the Premier League. Martinez again, assertive. Wow, these two. Varane and Martinez. This is the first time I think over the past 2 years that I've been impressed by Manchester United's centre back partnership in a big game. Varane and Martinez, they've been excellent so far. I don't want to jinx it, but wow, they've been good. Every single time they've been called upon, perfect. Now with Casemiro there, again, I said sixth, but let's see if Tana can work miracles. Malacia on the ball now. Martinez playing prime, like prime Sunny Leon. Yeah, Martinez is amazing. I think that last game, especially, he was exploited again, front on the ball, being pressed. Look at that. Calm and collected. Got the ball away. Got the job done. Well done there. Syria looking strong, but to be honest, yeah. I said this, although Machano wasn't as big last year. A few months ago, I said the Serie A was the best league last year. It was the most entertaining, especially towards the end. The Premier League was good, but I think towards the end it was a free horse race, and it was the two teams in Milan. It was amazing. Serie A last year was amazing. Hopefully this year can live up to it as well. Go on, Bruno. Go on, Elang. Free kick there for United. But yeah, I was just thinking about Martinez. I think in games against teams like Sheffield United, where they have more physical strikers, and that's one of the things why I think that is very good that Martinez is not playing today, because I think that Martinez is really going to struggle. Although I think he's not. I'm going for Roma. As much as I like Mourinho, I've got for Inter this year. I've got for Inter. I support AC Milan, but I've got for Inter. Inter just looking too strong. Reminds me from Bolodolo from Shota Bahim. Yeah. It's just that small but just tenacious. And you need a partnership, in a centre back partnership. As Flex from United View says, Varane is more of that Rolls Royce player, and Martinez is more of that, as they nickname him, the Butcher. I think that's a very good partnership. Again, I don't see Maguire starting again. These first 40 minutes, these two have shown that this is the partnership that we should go with. I've been in this first half and the first half last weekend, night and day. Night and day, and I'm loving it, man. Again, still got 5 minutes left, knock on wood. Don't jinx anything, but it's been amazing so far. Let's also keep in mind this is not the strongest Liverpool side. Oh, Martinez again, again, and just look at how much pride he takes in those tackles. Again, Martinez. Whoa, what a player! What a place! Oh, this first half, night and day. Look at that tackle, putting his body on the line. That's what you want to see from a United player. That's what you want to see. Well done, mate. Free kick for Liverpool. Please, 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 please. What the hell? Was that Bruno? What is he doing? That fool. What is Bruno doing? What was that? Bruno's the biggest joker. Wait, let me see the replay. What the hell did Bruno do? Again, Martinez. Yeah, Martinez. Oh la la. Definitely, man. Martinez again. Nah. It's like Benzema said to Vinicius. I swear this guy's playing against us. Bruno's playing against us. What was that? Oh my days, what a game, what a game. Who you going for Champions League? Mine, I think that on paper, Bruno. Bruno's a joker, man. Oh, Varane, Dalo. All four of them have been perfect so far. Malacia as well, he's been good. Good ball there from Varane. Our defense actually good today. What did Rashford do? Our defense has actually been good today. What? That is crazy. Anyways, who am I going to win the to win the Champions League this year? Um, we're missing Maguire. Don't say that. CG, you're a joker. Don't say that. We're not missing Maguire. Maguire is the one play we're not missing today. Our defense has been amazing so far. Yeah, I think this year's going to be between Bayern Munich and PSG, especially on paper as the top of the season. I said I also like Real Madrid. I love Real Madrid, but on paper I have to go for Bayern and PSG. Bruno, please leave. Away. Good job. Varane again. Rolls Royce. We don't need Maguire. Tell him who's man. Tell him. Barca are better than Madrid. You gotta accept. On paper they. You could say that. Actually, no, you can't. No. CJ, I disagree with you there. I don't think Barca are better than Real Madrid at all. As good as Xavi is, I don't think he is better than Ancelotti. And as good as that team is, even with the likes of Lewandowski now on the team, Real Madrid is still stronger. And they've proven it in the past 4 years, especially with Ronaldo gone. They've won the La Liga. They came back the next year and they finished 1 point within Atletico Madrid. They came back last year. They won the La Liga again. That was two La Ligas in 3 years. And in the season where they didn't win, they finished within 1 point, and they went to the Champions League. In the past 2-3 years, they've made the semi-final, made the final, and won. What have Barca done in that time? I don't think you can say that Barca are better than Real Madrid. Not at this point in time. But come on, Elanga. They're not better. Come on, Dalo, do with that. Dalo. He's been. Don't rush it. Dalo. He's been on it today. Silly foul. Yellow card. There was no need for it. But good challenge there for Martinez. I think we need to calm down. All base off to Chelsea. Yeah, man, he may be. Yeah, it was a rush. You have to be smart in these games. There was no need to do that. And Martinez, and I mean, Luis Diaz, he waited for the contact as well. Dalo, he's been good as well so far. Defensively. Offensively, he's been poor. You have to be patient. Albert to Chelsea. Yeah, I think it's a good deal for both teams. I think Chelsea desperately need a striker, and I think that Albert needs a move. Away. Yes, Rashi. Away. Is the first half finished yet? Yes, half time. Mine's just a bit late. Yeah, it should be this last kick. Then half time. Ronaldo is the problem. What's your view on this opinion? I think that's a very, very silly thing to say. Ronaldo scored 18 goals for us last season and was our top scorer in the Champions League group stage. There were games there. If it wasn't for Ronaldo, we would not have won at all. The amount of comebacks Ronaldo had. So for a player who's done so much for us, look at Klopp running. This guy's stressed. For a player that has Martinez so far, man of the match, MVP, MVP. But yeah, for people to say that Ronaldo is a problem, I think that's just crazy. How can a player that scored 18 goals last year and was our best player in the Champions League by far, by a mile, be a problem? I don't see how. The numbers say otherwise. Let's just keep it at that. Ronaldo can't press. We can't share the season for him. That's like that. And yeah, look, Ronnie's my favorite player. I'll say that. But I think that maybe time for us to part ways. And we've seen in the first half, with Ronaldo not there, our attack has been very fluid. And for United, our best years have come when, I mean, you look at the time we finished third and second in back-to-back seasons. That's not, I'm honestly, that's an accomplishment for a club like United. But in those years, it's just been that fluid attacking three, attacking four that's gotten us to that point. And in this first half, it's been that fluid football again. Although we've also been lucky that this Liverpool side is not the strongest. Martinez just dropped the best defensive performance since. Nah, CJ, you need to come to every stream, man. Your jokes. The best defensive performance since Gandhi. That's oh my days. You are honest and non-toxic Manchester United fan. Yeah, man, I try to be. I love this club, but this is called JVM football, not JVM United. You know what I'm saying? So I try to see the point from every side. However, now give me. I've been here for an hour and 18 minutes. I love streaming. I love watching football, but just give me 3 to 5 minutes. I need to go to the. I need to get warm. I need to get some water. I just keep it at that. I'll be back. 3 to 5 minutes, guys. 3 to 5 minutes. I'm back. Halftime talk. Should we start doing the halftime show? Okay, we'll probably do a halftime show now. Yeah. I just needed some water. I've been talking for too long. Sorry about that, guys. How long in so far? Okay. Yeah. So, for those of you new to the channel, when I say halftime show, I mean that in the halftime, we open up Sofa Score and we go over the player ratings and whatnot, and we look at players on the bench and see which players can come in and have an impact. So, at the moment, Sancho's been the best player on the pitch. I mean, he scored a goal. For Liverpool side, it's been Henderson. What has Henderson done so far for Liverpool? Because some of these players you have to look at it because they go unnoticed. Yeah, he's been good. Anyways, what do Liverpool need at the moment? I think that Liverpool. So what do they need? It's their midfield. It's their midfield. Harvey Elliott and Milner. They're not. They're not Thiago. They need that player that can come in and just create more chances. And so far, the likes of Elliott and Milner have not done that. And I was just talking about that and looking at the team now. They have the lowest ratings in the team, both Elliott and Milner. I didn't even look at that. I was just talking about it as what I saw in the game, and look, they have the lowest rating as well. Trent's been exploited at times, but anyways, yeah, I just think that Liverpool need to get a hold of their midfield. Salah, Firmino, and Diaz need to be doing a bit more. I think that Diaz was good in the first 15, 20 minutes, but then towards the end of the first half, he went kind of quiet. For a player of Diaz quality, I don't think you should be letting a player like Dallo, and get the best of him. You have to take those chances, man. It's just Dallo. But then you look at Dallo's rating, and it's a 6.9, and he's been one of United's best player, and that's because of the work he's done against Diaz. He's been quite good. What should United do in the second half? I think that bringing in another player up front, maybe Rashford. Rashford's been poor so far. Take Rashford out. But then do you put Ronaldo in? I'll put Martial. I've put Martial. I've take Rashford out right now and put Martial. Rashford's been poor. Rashford's one of my favorite players at United. But when a player's been bad, you just have to acknowledge that. I think that Rashford needs to go to the bench. I mean, I don't mean tell Rashford. Yeah, I've take Rashford out, put Martial. I think that's the main change I've do. McTominay's been solid so far. Again, I don't have an agenda against any player. When a player performs well, I'll call out on it. And when a player performs bad, I'll call out on that as well. And so far in this first half, McTominay's been good. But yeah, so far MVP, which I'm quite surprised his rating is not that high, is Martinez and Varane. I think they've been excellent. I think both of them have been excellent so far. The team starts, Liverpool have had way more shots, but they are yet to have a single shot on target, which is quite worrying. They've had 4 shots off target and 2 blocked. United have had half the 5. They've had 1 on target, which was the goal. They've had 1 off target and they've had 3 blocked. Same amount of corners, same amount of fouls. United have created 2 big chances, but Liverpool have created, as I was saying, it's Harvey and Milner. You need your midfielders to create those chances. Sure, you also need the likes of Salah and Luis Diaz to be more interactive. However, you need more from your midfielders. And Harvey Elliott and James Milner have not done enough so far. And which is clearly shown here. They've created zero big chances. Liverpool, all of their shots have been inside the box, but they haven't had a single on target. Not good enough. Not good enough at all. Liverpool losing to United, that's not good. Hopefully the game ends like this, as a United fan speaking. But from a Liverpool's point of view, this is not good. You don't want to be losing to a team that was battered by Brentford last weekend. You want everything but that. United have been winning more of the duels. And yeah, and now with this, like, United have had more tackles, they've had more interceptions, they've had more clearances. It's also because they've been pressed more, but it's also they've United have just been more tenacious, and it's something I'm quite impressed to see. I think if I don't know if it was the loss that inspired some of these players they've put a shift on today. They've been working a lot harder, and that's what you want to see from a Manchester United team. And actually, I forgot to look at this. Liverpool have had 70% of the ball, but they haven't created the one big chance. Not good enough. Again, that's why Pep was running at the end of the first half. Elliot, Milner need to do better. Milner's looking at the stats. He's been the worst player on the pitch so far. Elliot's not far off as well. But yeah, we'll see what comes down to. I think Liverpool's midfield really needs work, creativity wise. I think Henderson's been all right. It's just the other two not doing enough to create, and we need to see more from Salah. When your team hasn't created a single big chance, you need to look at your best player to begin to create his own shots. If it's not going to come from the midfield, it has to come from somewhere. And but again, this game is far from over. Uh, uh, a team like Liverpool have shown time and time again that they can just create chances and score off. No, look at Luis Diaz goal against Crystal Palace um, last round. It highlights that. It just highlights that some of the players in this Liverpool side, especially Salah and Diaz, they're just so good that they'll create anything from nothing. So yeah, still got a lot of work to do. If I sound like the first thing I'll do is take Rashford out and pull Martial because I think Rashford's been poor, extremely poor. And yeah, pretty much keep the same. I've told the players to calm down a bit. For running and Dallo getting a yellow card so early on in the game, eh, a game against Liverpool, which you're of course going to have this fight and whatnot. I don't think that's good. I think these players need to be more careful. There's still a lot of football to be played. And knock on wood, if any of these players were to get a red card, it would leave us in a sticky situation. But again, knock on wood. A lot of work here. A lot of work here. I, I, I want to see a bit more from United as well, creativity wise. Sure enough, against Liverpool, you're going to be trying to play in the counter attack because the team is just way more talented than us. But take those chances. Be more clinical. That chance that Elanga missed, we only had two big chances, and to be fair, we had a 50% conversion rate in those chances, which Elanga missed the first one and Sancho missed the other one. But we need to take our chances. This Liverpool team will not allow for many missed chances throughout the game, so we need to make sure that we are on our best behavior and take every single chance that we get. That's what it's going to really come down to. But yeah, I am excited for the second half. We should play Sancho on the right. That's where he's more offensive. Offensive. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. But yeah, you can read it. We should play. CG, you're a jerk. You're jokes, man. You're jokes. You should play Sancho on the right. There he's more offensive than you know who. I'm not gonna say that. I'm trying to grow this channel, not get demonetized. Okay, let's keep it at that. That's another reason why I don't want Anthony as well. Why do you want Anthony? Compare Anthony to Sancho, please. Sancho at his best, this man contributed 17 goals and 17 assists for Dortmund in the Bundesliga. Anthony at his best hasn't even scored 20 goals in the whole season. Please. Good player. Yes. There it, am I a genius? Martial, there, ready to start. I called it. Am I a genius? Hey. Hey. Anyways, I said it. It was Rashford. He needs to come off. He's been poor. Is Tenag on the stream? Hey, Tenag, do you have your coach? CG, are you actually a Manchester United coach? Are you not a player? Hey, anyways, I think that's the right move. Take Rashford out, put Martial in. And Martial is going to be able to hold the ball way more. Anthony ain't ready for the Premier yet. Exactly. And a lot of Anthony's highlights. It's not that encouraging, man. If you're talking about technically gifted, Sancho is better, and Sancho is more efficient with his dribbles and whatnot. Yeah, not Elanga. Okay, yeah, sure, fair enough. Take Elanga out, but Ronaldo is still on the bench. Tenag, we better win. In Tenag we trust, but we better win. To keep Big Ronnie on the bench, hey, Tenag is big big balls. But yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good so far. And I think that with Martial, the team improves. I think that Rashford on the left is going to be a massive improvement. I hate seeing Rashford up front. I think we had that experiment with Mourinho for a time and Ollie. What's Bruno doing? What's Bruno doing? Start of the game. Some of these players, man. Please no. Please no. Bruno again. Oh, jeez. Anthony just tops Sancho in terms of raw talent, but I wouldn't even say raw talent. I say Anthony's a bit more creative. I would say more talent. I think if you're looking at Sancho, especially his early years at Dortmund, I'll say Sancho's more talented. I think that Sancho has just like matured and doesn't really do those skills anymore because there's no need. But yeah, Sancho is miles ahead. Again, on his best season, I think people are forgetting how good Sancho is. On his day, Sancho's in the same tier, in my opinion, with Mbappe and Haaland. On his best day, 17 goals and 17 assists. Those are crazy numbers. Crazy numbers. On his day. That's the thing now. Is how Tenag's going to extract the talent and is that management side of it. Was that Milner again? Milner has been poor. Both captains have been poor. Anyways, it is really going to be down to that. And I think that Tenag can do it. If there's anyone that can do it, it will be Tenag. Ronaldo, this guy not talking to anyone. Dead serious. No moving. Oh, Ronnie. Hate to see Ronnie like that, man. Look at Ronaldo, man. So inspirational. Hate to see Ronnie with that face, man. Anyways, we should sign TT. I see a lot. Uh, there's not really any point sign TT, I have to say. I don't think TT would come in and work any miracles. Let's just leave it at that. Still another 45 minutes. Please let us win. Please, we need this win. And I think it'd be good for Tanak. We need this win for him to put Ronaldo on the bench, for him to take out Maguire, and for everything to work. He needs this, man. For Run, get Van Dijk. Ball from Robertson. Well done there, boys. Rashford takes it out. Good job, good job. Rashford is not now on the press. Good press there from Rashford. But well played by Diaz though. Sancho on the other side. Trent gets past. Can't be happening. Martinez gets to the ball. Martinez again. Martinez with 2 blocks. Corner there for Liverpool. Good run from Sancho though. Good run. I just think there's a lot of potential with this front three of Elanga, of Rashford, Sancho, and Martial. And I think we saw in the preseason. Van Dijk is massive. Please someone get him. If we keep this score for another 30 minutes, we go above title contenders. So I'm saying this guy CG is a joker. If we keep this, yeah, fact. But again, jokes aside, though, although I think that is hilarious. Jokes aside, it's 3 games. I think people are making a big fuss about everything. It is the first 3 games of the season. I think you can begin to talk of after the first 10 games. If this was the case for either team, then it would be quite worrying. But the first 10 games, it's like with Arsenal. I think Arsenal have a good team. I predicted Arsenal to finish fourth, but people saying that Arsenal are going to challenge for the title, I think that's a bit of a stretch. CG's been fact. CG is the biggest joke in this chat, man. Rashford, well played. Good link up with Sancho, just couldn't carry on. When that, good job, Martinez again. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that in the stream today. Go on, Sancho. Martial on the ball. Comes inside. Well played with Bruno. Malacia to Rashford. Go on, son. Never mind. Rashi, what are you doing? Rush decision making every time. Calm down. Tanag is putting a lot of trust in Rashford, and I really appreciate that because I still think there's a massive player in Rashford. But sometimes, man, just small passes, silly rush decisions. Corner for United in a very dangerous position. I said that Malacia was going to have a very tough assignment. Going defensively, going against Salah, and offensively going against Trent and Salah, but he's held his own. And I said, if Malacia has a good game today, which I don't which he's had on the right game so far, if he does, I, I can really see him taking over Luke Shaw. Good ball. Oh, Alisson wins it. So far, obviously you have to give man of the match to Sancho. Can't wait for Trey's tweets after this match. Who would have thought, man? Not me. I said 2-0 Liverpool. Not me. Knock on wood, of course. Hopefully we win, but you know. Ball now with Liverpool. Malacia! Well played there. Go on, Rashi. Martinez can pocket Salah in a cold, rainy night at Stock. Hopefully, go on, Sancho. Give it to him. I mean, Martial. Whoa, Rashford, please score. Rashford, please score. Rashford! Yes! Yes! Haters, where are you? Come on, Rashford. I am not speed. I am not speed. Let me calm down. Yes, Rashford! Yes! I am not speed. Let me calm down. Messed up my mouse. Yes. Shh. Shh. All the videos that I made about Rashford, it's because of this. Exactly. No, he's not good enough. Sell him to PSG. Be quiet. Be quiet. Oh, sell him to PSG. I don't know. What's the upside? Oh my days. Not after I said all of that. I'm in the mud. Please, not after I said all of that. Please. Was it a goal? Put some respect on the boy's name. Shh. Oh, so Rashford to PSG. Oh, he's not good enough. Anthony. Be quiet. What happened? Yes, CG. Rashi feeding his haters with a piece of a gelato. Exactly. Big Rashford. I'm loving this game, man. Never had too much fun watching football. Yes. De Gea, what a save! Oh my days, this is this United. We're playing amazing football. We're defending like we haven't been able to defend for the past 3 years. Rashford's back. Sancho is back. Yes, Rashford. Corner. Yes. We've been playing amazing football so far today, man. I love it. Yeah, anyone in the stream right now, I will be dropping a match reaction. So look at that goal again. Calm and collected. Assist for who? Martial. The front three. I told you. I told you. Martial, Rashford, and Sancho. Quite all the haters. I said it. I said it. Let me stop. Let me stop, man. Let me stop. Yeah, but I'll be dropping a match reaction, which is like Varane, please, which is the best bit. What a save from Alisson. What was Varane doing? Doing kick up. Varane, please, man. We're trying to win this game. A lot of talk about Rashford. A lot of people talking about Rashford. Actually, for you guys, I'm going to drop 2 match reactions. I'm going to drop the best bits from this stream, and I'm going to drop my own like talk over the game. But anyways, this Man United, nah man, this ain't United. This is Pepsi 2008 Barca. Hey, major speed. As Tenak did say it, eras do come to an end. This might be the start of something. No cap. Oh, Rashford should go to PSG. Please, man. Don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Martinez is too small. Oh, my days. Some people don't know football, man. They need to go on SDS. Some people don't know football. Or play their boys. Now, I'm going to keep saying it. This is for all the people that said we should sell Rashford. Bunch of fools. You don't know anything about football. About sell Rashford. Jokers. A player I would have liked to see in this game was Ghana. Uh-oh. Fabinho's coming on. Uh-oh. Yeah, I would like have seen what am I saying? I would have liked to have seen Ghana Ghana playing in this game. I think that Ghana. Yes, McTominay. But he does something good, but then he should have made the pass. Klopp's next excuse. Ten Hag didn't have his hair. Nah, CG, man. If I start Discord, I'm gonna make you an admin, man. Your jokes. Klopp's next excuse. Ten Hag didn't have his set weight on his head, so that was less pressure. Well, go bold. All the intelligent people in football seem to be bold. What a ball from Rashford! Alisson was too good. What a good pass from Rashford. If we stay like this, Liverpool won't be able to compete in top 4. I think that is that a joke. If it is a joke, I'll laugh with you. But if it isn't, I still think Liverpool take top 4 over us. I'd be extremely surprised if they didn't. He's coming off Elliot. Henderson. Out of the 3, he's been the. I understand though. Me personally, I'd have played Henderson in either Elliot or Milner's position and played Fabinho there. But hey, I'm not Klopp, am I? But there's still half an hour to go, guys. Let's not. Hey, fact. Pardon, eras come to an end and witnessing the end of Liverpool's. We might just be, my good friend CG. We might just be. This demolition, this Tanag masterpiece, is. Yeah, I don't know if you guys watch Fez the Red. That guy's probably the funniest football content creator out right now. I think the guy's just hilarious. He was talking about how he was just a Tanag plan to lose against Brentford, to lower their guard so that we could win today. Tanag's a genius. Right, this light is too on my face. Wait there. Yeah, that's better. Way too reflective. Well, we won there by I think Bruno's been poor today. McTominay. Oh my days. He's been all right. He's been all right, but just the small details. Like now, that cross. What was that? Anyways, we still got half an hour left. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes, guys. Let's see how it goes. Put there. Yeah, Fez was right though. We lost last weekend on purpose. We lost last weekend on purpose to lower their guard down. Thank God we didn't lose free. Oh my day, this guy is killing me. Oh, this has been the best game all season. This has been the best stream. Thank Bruno. Bruno, why? You're not Cantona or Zlatan. Take a touch. Fool. Yeah, I was just quickly saying this has been the best stream so far because of the interaction. Thank you to Adam. Thank you to CG. Thank you to Uzman. You guys have been amazing. This is the best part. So I wanted to do this in the first place. It's just the interaction, the watch along. I think that as football fans, we need it. Watching football alone in your room can be quite dull, but when you have these watch alongs, these interactions, Martial, go make a freeze. This interaction, it really makes everything a bit better. Three consecutively against small clubs. That is a joke. Devils are slaughtering Liverpool's birds. Liverpool's bird is being butchered in the hot hello. Butchered by who? Mr. Martinez. The man. Martinez has been amazing so far, man. Martinez has been amazing. This team right now compared to last weekend, night and day. Night and day. Don't let them win that. What is Firmino doing? This guy's a fraud. This guy's a Devin Book of football. What a fraud. How did you miss that? Jericho. Less than 30 minutes left. Come on, you have to keep it up, man. We need this win. Stick to him, Martinez. Oh, Firmino has been poor. Salah with a great link-up play, but Firmino's just been poor. Extremely poor. Fabio Carvalho. This pitch is dry like Jurgen's eyes. This guy. I think Bruno should come off, man. He's not adding anything. But at the same time, it's like you take Bruno out. If we had Casemiro starting, maybe you take Bruno out, put McTominay on the pitch, and have a bit more defensive stability. But with this current team, you take Bruno out. Who do you put on? It's really a shame. We need more. Ten Hag needs more options. Ten Hag, if he wins it today, knock on wood again. Hopefully he does. Beginning to show the fruits of his labours. Come on, lads. 25 left. I'm never gonna read it. I'm just gonna leave it there. No. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Offside. Again, this is not the strongest Liverpool side, but I don't really care. 2 months, 2 wins against Liverpool. Happy days. Home or in Bangkok. Get the job done. 25 minutes left. Come on, lads. Keep it up. This has been the best football I've watched United play in like 18 months. Defensively, it's been the best we've been for a long time. United got motivation from speed. Speed is not a Man U fan, you know. He's a Ronaldo fan. If Ronaldo was to go to Man City tomorrow, Speed would become a City fan, a diehard City fan. I'm telling you now. Speed's another joker. Love his content. Like his content. I'll say that. Actually, let me make Robertson. Good ball. De Gea. Easy for De Gea. Oh, come on. Now it's just about which team is going to break first. Hopefully it's not us. Because I think we've been great so far. Hopefully it's not us. Not a lot. What does this win mean for Ten Hag? And he's truly not going to put Ronaldo on. He's really not putting Ronaldo on. This is crazy. Speed will event. Speed will even support Miami Heat if Ronaldo wears their kit. Yeah. MLS couldn't make football popular in US like how Speed did. Yeah, actually, that is fact. Speed has made football more popular in the US in the past year than the MLS has done for the past. How long has the MLS been around for? Don't even know. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just trying to do the thumbnail for the match reaction because this is a solo show. I don't have anyone or editors, so I need to make sure I get this done now so that I get the content out as quick as possible for you guys. So I'm sorry if I'm not really talking or engaging at the moment. Just give me 20 seconds. I'm nearly done. Trying to make this thumbnail. Yeah, done. Soccer. Yeah, yeah. Usman, Usman. Not football, Usman. Soccer. Tell him, CG. Tell him. Okay. Back in the game. Back in the game. My bad. I should to get that thumbnail done. Game's gone a bit quiet for the past 10 minutes, which is good. We're winning. It's Liverpool that can't create chances. Good ball to Trent. What a cross! But this is Darwin getting the red card last game. It was silly. When you have Trent and Robertson on either flank, yeah, Fred's gonna come on. He has to take, in my opinion, he'll take Bruno out, but he's not gonna take Bruno. He's gonna take McTominay or Ericsson. He's not gonna take Bruno out. Anyways, as I was saying, if Darwin was in the game right now, it would help Liverpool like drastically because Robertson and Trent will just be able to whip crosses in. Yeah, McTominay off. Wait, what? Sancho? In Ten Hag we trust. In Ten Hag we trust. What a goal from Sancho, man. Moon on the bed, moon on the floor. This is the Sancho we need. Look at the finesse, execution, genius. Take Bruno off. Play, yeah. I wouldn't play Ericsson there. Ericsson there. I'll just play with a more defensive midfield because Liverpool are coming for us. But anyways, what was I saying? I was gonna say something. I forgot. Anyways, go back to the game. Yeah, but it's crazy. Ronaldo's still not on the game. What is again in Ericsson? Which in Tanag we trust, but well, Ronaldo not on the bench. What do you guys think? What does this mean? Is this does this show that Tanag is trying to prove that he knows what he's doing? I think that this is really positive for Tanag because it shows that which especially from last season the crap that we saw last season with the player power and whatnot, putting both Maguire and Ronaldo on the bench, and we've seen United play the best football over the past 18 months. It's really Tannock putting his foot down and telling all of these guys, "It's my way. It's my way or the highway. If you're not gonna do what I tell you to do, if you're not gonna do it how I tell you to do it, and if you're not gonna do it to the standard I'm gonna set, bench." That's what he's done with both Ronaldo and Maguire, and I commend that. What's Ronaldo? No, Ronaldo doesn't want to go to Dortmund. He took Rooney's opinion. Yeah, he took Rooney's opinion. Who? Who did it? Yeah, Paul. I think that's a good choice from Klopp. Team's losing. Midfield's been poor. Milner's been arguably Liverpool's worst player. And Luis, I said that I was maybe wrong about Luis Diaz, but so far I'm not wrong. I was pretty right. In big games, Luis Diaz always becomes a fraud. That game against Crystal Palace, he was great, but I haven't seen a big game, at least for the since the Champions League final, especially where Diaz has just come free for Liverpool. That goal against Crystal Palace kind of puts a stain on this argument. but I just want Diaz to prove me wrong in this case. I don't think he's that good. Bruno, please, Bruno. Yellow card for diving. Red card. Wait, what? What? What is Bruno doing? Was that a red card? It's just a yellow. It's a yellow. It's his first yellow. Well done from the ref. That was a hard angle to see as well. Well done from the ref. Look. Offside. Liverpool should put on Salah. They need him now. Yeah, he is playing, bro. It's just Salah's new power, invisible man. Took advice to keep Ronaldo on the bench. Yeah, man. He's putting his foot down, telling these guys it's my way or the highway. And if he's really going to put Ronaldo on the bench for the whole game, and we're going to win against Liverpool, that is a big statement from Ten Hag. Oh no! Good McTominay, well done. Offside, anyways. McTominay, good block there. That sounds stupid now. I was giving Salah so much praise before the game, and this guy just disappeared completely. I even gave Dia some praise. Gone. Worst play on the pitch so far. I mean, I've said Firmino's been quite bad as well. Worst play on the pitch so far. Martial has disappeared. Martial was good for the first like 20 minutes. He's gone now. Come on, Rashi. Come on, Rashi. No way. Oh, Rashford. You have to score this, mate. Which Liverpool fan said trying to score a hat trick? If he's a friend of yours, block him, man. Guy's a fool. Good ball there from Liverpool. Trent on the ball. Well played. Back to Harvey Elliott. I hope Martin is trying to waste time. He's not actually injured. Yeah, we can see why in his absence for sure, man. I hope Martinez is doing a bit like trying to waste time and he's not actually injured. Because please, Martinez, just stay fit. This man has been amazing today, man. Amazing. My Instagram is the same as just JVM football. What I do on my Instagram pretty much is just all the shorts that I put on YouTube. I also put them on Instagram and TikTok pretty much. Yeah, what's your Instagram? Yeah, it's just JVM football. Same I say, JVM football. JVM_football. Mm. More pressing, guys. More pressing. No. Varane. Rolls Royce. Absolute Rolls Royce. Every single time he's called upon, this guy has been perfect. Jeez. What a player. That's why he can't go missing anymore. On his day, top 5, top 3 centre backs in the world. Don't let it. Good job there. Easy job. We have to get the job done, boys. We have to get the job done. What does that's just my name. That's just my initial. My initials. What's my name? JVM. Okay. Back to the game. Back to the game. Oh, yeah, I stream. I do the watch alongs on the weekend, but I also stream every Tuesday and Thursday. Afternoon nights. Every Tuesday and don't yes. And then we just talk about football then. Because as much as I love a watch along, I kind of like the structure of a stream where you can just I'm trying to collab more with people. There are a few creators that I want to work with, but it just takes time. J stands for VNM. Oh my days. This community, man, is growing. It's great, man. Usman, CG, now Doa. Thank you guys. Again, we need each other, man. As football fans, that's why these watch-alongs are so great. It's just watching football is like alone in your room. It's just kind of dull and boring. When you have other people to interact with, it's just the best thing ever. Still doesn't beat a stadium, but it's as good as it gets. Varane again, mate. Wow, this has been the best defensive display I've ever seen from United. Not even 18 months. I said for the past 4 years. And I said it before the game. I was very happy with Maguire being dropped. You got this. Thank you, bro. No, away. Exactly. De Gea, what a yes. That's everyone's been amazing. Dalo's been amazing. Varane's been amazing. Martin has been amazing. Malacia has been extremely impressive, and De Gea now being called upon and getting the job done. What a save! Varane should. That's. I think that this game especially shows what Tanag wants to do. I think that after that 4-0 loss, Tanag lost his school with some of these players. He will only play players he trusts from now on. Putting Ronaldo on the bench for this whole game is a massive statement. What a save again from De Gea. Liverpool score. Oh my fucking Bruno, what are you doing? Bruno, there's no need for that. He's gonna get a red card. Why is Bruno doing that, man? Waste of time. They just scored. Bruno, there was no need. Anyways. Oh my days. I was trying to have a nice chill talk with the community and now they score. This club, man. Can't give you a break. Ah. What happened even? It was Fabio. Good save. It was Salah as well. Mr. Invisible Man scored. We can't lose this game. I don't care. Whatever happens, we can't lose. Varane and Martin. Yeah, Varane should not be dropped again. I don't know why Maguire started. Yeah, never again. That's my initials. Wait, he's Van wait. Not now, not now, bro, not now. Martinez, Varane, Dio, centre back, and yeah. Senag never started ahead of Maguire again, exactly. Elon also sent Bruno to Mars, man. Bruno. Actually, that's a shout. Ronaldo could be leaving. This could be his last game. But I think if it was his last game, I think Tanner would have let him play. Ronaldo must have done or said something to piss off Tanner. But anyways, they need to score another goal else. This is what I said about Thingy going on the bench. But to be fair, it wasn't Bruno's fault. Elon also sent Bruno to Mars. Who's coming on? Is it Maguire? Who's that? Oh, it's Ronaldo. Yeah, you have to put Ronnie on. And if he scores, hey, did Fred just play with his hand? This guy's the actual joker. What was he doing? Don't. Yes, Ericsson. Yes, Varane. This is going to be 7 minutes of hell. Please, guys. Okay, good. If you subscribe, guys, thank you. Yeah, if you can subscribe, if you're not, thank you very much, guys, and also like the video. If he scores, he can leave. Yeah, that'd be I think the best ending. if he scores in his last game. How many minutes added? We're not even in the 90th minute. 3 minutes max. But he's probably gonna give 5. Oh, they're gonna shower us with crosses. Okay, batch on Trent. My ideal midfield with Casemiro. It would be Casemiro down that pivot, and then I play Eriksen and Bruno. Because I think Casemiro can play that pivot alone. Yeah, putting Bissaka on, taking Bruno out. Yeah, that's the way to go. The goat is back. The goat is back. Yeah, just to answer that question from CG quickly. Yeah, I put Casemiro there, and then I put Eriksen and Bruno. Bruno needs to get back to his form. That's true, but I think I still think he's one of our best midfielders. Pardon. Liverpool attacking threat. Liverpool looking attacking threat. Yes. Frankie Bruno. Yeah, that'd be the best midfield. Frankie. Yeah, and not him putting. He has to put Bissaka on. That's the reason why I don't really want Bissaka to go, because defensively I still think he's arguably the best right back in the league. Defensively, offensively he's useless, but defensively he's amazing. Oh, it's not Bruno. It's Eriksen. Looks like Ten Hag really trusts Bruno. And to be fair, the goal wasn't his fault. I don't know why we're talking about Bruno. Bruno didn't really do anything. He hasn't done much overall, anyways. But the goal wasn't his fault. The antics afterwards were not pretty, but the goal wasn't his fault. Come on, guys. How long left? 4 or 5 minutes left. We have to win the game, man. We have to win. If I'm silent now, I'm sorry. It's just the suspense. We have to win. Bruno has 10 ugly. Bro, it's not now. Wait. Yo, TG, wait. Let the game finish before we start again. Wait, let the game finish. We need more watch along. Bro, I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna do Champions League. I'm gonna do World Cup. I'm gonna do everything. My plan is really to stream every weekend, every Saturday and Sunday. I've done it last weekend. I only did one stream this weekend, which was the City one, and now this one. I'm doing 2 watch-alongs at least every week, and then 2 extra lives every Tuesday and every Thursday. That's the plan, along with 3 to 7 shorts, and along with 3 to 4 videos. There's a lot of content coming out, man. There's a lot of content coming out. Van der Beek has a great yeah. I'm still not happy about the fact that Van der Beek. Martinez, huge clearance. Martinez is amazing. World Cup watch-alongs, yeah. World Cup watch-alongs. I'm going to say this about the World Cup. If like on a Saturday and on Sunday, sorry, it was Ryan. Great clearance. If there's like 3-4 games, I'm streaming for the whole day. I don't care. And plus, it's football. Although I'm streaming and like growing a platform and the channel, it's football. I love watching football, anyways. I would watch it anyways. Like this game right now, I would watch it anyways. The only difference is now I get to interact with you guys. What do you do, by the way? I work. World Cup. Bro, look, for you guys that don't know, I'm from Portugal. I was born in Portugal. I live in England, but I love Brazil. I just love the Brazilian national team. I'm going to go for Brazil every year. Ever since I became a football fan, which I watched the 2014 World Cup. I watched the 2010 as well, but I was 6 years old about. So the 2014 World Cup, I picked Brazil. 2018, I picked Brazil. I'm always going to pick Brazil. I just love Brazil. But realistically, I think Brazil have a great team. You could say Argentina, but I'm taking Brazil anyways. Van der Beek always bench warmer. Yeah, and to be fair with Van der Beek is that he was given a chance. He just doesn't take those chances like in preseason. Every single game that he played, especially the last game against Rayo, where he played the full game, never looked sharp. He always looks slow and sloppy. That's why he doesn't start games. And to be fair, I don't really blame Ten Hag or Oli anymore. Van der Beek needs to step up. Yeah, it's either man of the match goes to either Varane or Martinez. If he could go for both, I'd give it to both. They've been amazing. Away. Well, Malacia, well done. Malacia, excellent. Imagine Messi and Ronaldo. What? Don't say that. Not even as a joke, bro. That'd be a dream. Ronaldo and Messi World Cup. Varane using his IQ than his defense. How much other time? Oh, my game is late. I need to find a new paid website. Paid. I'm not watching. Let me be quiet. Well done, Van der Beek. Go on, Ronnie. Ronaldo, I love you, man, but what was that shot? 5 minutes? Of course he did. He's a Liverpool fan. This rap is a Liverpool fan. 5 minutes. What in the game warranted 5 minutes of extra time? Please. Just come on, United. Let's stay strong. Let's stay strong for 5 minutes. Actually, I'm going to turn this off. It's just giving. Actually, I'll just zoom in. It's just carrying me right now. I'm sorry if I'll just put it like this because I can't see the time. I don't want to get spoiled. Oh, Bruno again. What do you work as? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. I'll say anyways. As a coach. For now. And my players are better than these guys. Put way more effort than these guys. These jokers at United. Oh, God, Fabinho. Oh, what is Bruno doing? He's just wasting time. He needs to stop with his. I don't hate his antics. It's just not right now, Bruno. Not right now. Five minutes. Club has the refs link clips. He must have, man. 5 minutes is too much. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. Please, United. Please win. Oh, wait, days. Please win. Take it. Ronnie away. Bissaka. Good job. Less than 3 minutes now. Won it. Away. Bissaka. This guy's so dead. Fabio Carvalho showing his. This guy's. As I said, 4 to 5 seasons. Yes, Bruno. Fred, well played. McTominay away. Oh, Van der Beek, my bad. Look alike. Ooh, who was that? 30 foul from Van Dijk. Who was it on Martial? Dirty foul. No need for that. 2 minutes. 2 minutes left. I'm scared, but I'll do it. It just gets the streamers ahead. It tells me the time. We'll leave it like that. Exactly. The way this team has played so far, with a Casemiro there, I said sixth. I might be top 4. But I'm not going to change it because I still think we have to see a lot from this team. It's not going to be one game that's going to change everything. We need at least 10 games like this for us fans to begin to believe again, I've say. Let's not be emotional. Less than a minute left. Come on, lads. Make it happen. Still 2-1. Is the game over yet? 30 seconds left. Please. 15 seconds. Again, I'll drop the match reaction of the best bits from the stream after the game. Thumbnails ready. Just need to edit the video. It'll probably take me half an hour to edit the videos, but yeah, just bear with me. Pen, no pen. Hey! 5 minutes over. No more added time. What's this ref doing? Telling me he's a Liverpool fan. Ref, end the game. 5 minutes over. Ref. Yeah, no. Definitely. I'm not trying to be negative. One game is not everything, but it's the start of something for sure. But we need more. We need consistency. Again, I'm happy. You watch the stream. I'm happy. But if we are to finish, game over. We've won. Yes, we've won. Klopp who? Klopp who? Ten Hag's the GOAT. Ten Hag's the GOAT. Oh, Liverpool are going to win 3-0. Oh, you've lost to Brentford 4-0. Be quiet. We've won. Yes. Shh. We've won. Who were the four, eh? Look at us. Eh? We've won. I thought Liverpool were going to destroy United. Me too, mate. You weren't the only one. I thought that as well. I was wrong. And I've never been more happy to be wrong in my life. And not only was I wrong, but my two favorite players in the team scored, not counting Ronaldo. Sancho and Rashford. Yes. Shutting down the haters. Nah, mate. The grass was... Oh, yeah. The grass was dry. This guy's... Klopp is... Why is he grabbing Bruno like that? Get your hands away from our players. No one for you. Yeah, I didn't think that either. Klopp turning on his sprinkler from his eye. Exactly. He won. We won. Exactly. Shh. Last month. When was the last time we had to beat Liverpool? Last month. We beat them last month. 4-0. Remember that? Bangkok Century Cup. Who's bottom of the league now? Eh? Let's open that up. Who is bottom of the league now? Title contenders. Eh? Put some respect, man. Oh, relegation battle. Please. Don't disrespect my club again. I had... Actually, let me bring it up. After party now, guys. After party. Say whatever you want to say, boys and girls. I'm just saying boys, because the names in the chat. Boys and girls, say whatever you want to say, guys. After party. Let's rejoice. We're smoking on that Liverpool pack right now. Yes, look at this. Hey? Oh, bottom of the league. Please. In Premier League. Not pre-season. Oh, Premier League. I don't know. I don't think we've beaten Liverpool in the last 3 seasons. I think the last time we beat Liverpool in a competitive game was the FA Cup, where I think we won 3-1 or 4-3 when Bruno scored that free kick. Yeah, I think that's the last time we beat them it was the FA Cup. We haven't beat them in the league in a long time. I say probably 5-6 years. Yeah. Who you guys facing next after Liverpool's? Is it Crystal? No, we're facing Southampton, if I'm not mistaken, on Saturday. A game which Casemiro should start. 1 Hag, 2 Hag, 3 Hag, 4 Hag, 10 Hag. See, it's been a long time, mate. Probably. You wouldn't be wrong if you said 5 to 6 years. Now, big question: who do you guys think is the man of the match? Actually, let's do players' ratings. Actually, should we do that? Players' ratings. Who do you guys think has been the man of the match? In your most humble footballing opinions, like myself. Play of the match for you guys. What a game. Look, I haven't really digested everything yet. We're going to have to make a stream. We're going to have to make 2 streams this week, Tuesday and Thursday. And we're going to come back for that. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you everyone who watched the stream. Thank you Doa. Thank you CG. Thank you Usman. Thank you Adam. Thank you all of you guys. The ones that didn't comment, thank you if you watched. You don't know how much you've helped me today, guys, with this live stream. Those 5 subs was a good tactic. Yeah, it was an excellent tactic, especially towards the end of the game. Martinez, yeah, that's why I said I made the video. He's actually did quite well, got 100 views, saying why are United signed Martinez, and I said that although Martinez isn't the tallest. See you, Chow. Yeah, see you, man. Thank you very much for today, mate. See you. Although Martinez isn't the tallest, his aerial stats were better than Maguire and Lindelof last season. So yeah, I'm seeing in this game how dominant he can be. Martinez was amazing today. He's not five. Is he 5'9"? It doesn't look like he's 5'9". But yeah, thank you very much, guys. Again, this is just the beginning of something special. There's a lot more coming from where this